Oh, you're not still fretting about some mystery bloke claiming to be Frank's heir, are you?
I just need some answers.
You survived Chris and Zoe, who had much more of a claim on his estate than somebody crawling out of the woodwork 25 years after he's died.
So you think it's just a hit and hope?
Yeah. I don't know why it worries you so much.
Because someone put a white rose on Frank's grave yesterday, which means they must have come to the village to do that.
But that doesn't prove anything.
Except they're going out of their way to mess with my head. And Caleb seems to think that it'd be good to deal with them first before pushing ahead with the stud farm.
You've always got what you want in life. That's not going to change.
Yeah. And now I'm really close to getting the icing on the cake. From stable girl to this, I reckon that's a record I could be proud of.
You're a winner.
Exactly. I've spent a lifetime building all this up. I'm not going to let anyone take it away from me.
What's she doing here?
Don't know.
Hop in. We need to talk.
Well, we've got problems.
Just the opposite.
See you, mate.
Sorted as quickly as we can. I mean, once it's all signed and sealed, happier I'll be.
No, I still think that you should get this anonymous heir out of the way first.
Well, he can't make any claim on the stud farm. And Frank's been dead years, so can't be part of any inheritance.
Yeah, but he does leave a bad taste, though. I'm surprised your solicitor hasn't shut him down by now.
They don't seem to think any action's needed yet.
Well, my solicitor reckons you should nip it in the bud before rumours start spreading. But he's one of the best corporate lawyers in the country. You should speak to him.
I don't see why this matters so much to you. I'm the one risking my money, not you.
I'm just trying to help you, Kim. It's a bit of friendly advice.
It's simple.
What's going on?
Caleb's trying to get us a better deal on the stuff we're buying from the stud farm.
Thought that were all done and dusted.
So did I. But he's confident he can still make some savings. Seems to think he's got something to prove.
If he messes up, you'll lose local goodwill. And that won't be good for the business.
Well, let's just hope he knows what he's doing. If not, it'll be a very short partnership.
Well, that's great. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Bye now. All right, Will.
So, how did it go?
I got the price down by 14 grand.
Well, that's an improvement.
That's what I'm here for.
Congratulations.
That must be worth a celebratory drink.
Maybe you could start listening to me now. Give my solicitor a fair hearing. He could save you money as well.
I'll see what they've got to offer. Second opinion never hurts.
Oh, I was expecting you earlier. We were meant to be interviewing for the new kitchen hands.
Well, I knew you could handle that on your own.
Well, you usually like to approve new staff.
Well, I was sure you'd make the right choices. And I had to fit in an emergency meeting.
What's the emergency? What's wrong?
Well, nothing yet. In fact, the meeting was to make sure that nothing could go wrong. Protecting our assets.
I didn't realise that they were in danger.
They're probably not, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. And I was a little concerned about Frank's so-called heir crawling out of the woodwork.
I thought your solicitor had dealt with that.
So did I, but Caleb wasn't impressed with them, so he suggested I talk to his firm.
Oh, so that was who you were meeting. And are you going to use them?
I'm thinking about it. I was quite interested in what they had to say. Some of the precautions they're suggesting would mean making changes here.
What changes?
Sorry, am I interrupting something?
Gabby and I were in a business meeting, but I need to deal with this now.
What was all that about?
She said something about making sure our assets are safe.
Sounds intriguing. What does that mean?
Oh, I wish I knew. But she seems careful not to tell me too much.
You know what she's like. But we can dish the dirt on our date tonight.
Can't wait. But looks like she's ready to start again. So.
Best leave you to it.
Anyway, I thought you were more interested in your date tonight.
No, I take my job here very seriously, Kim. And if you're going to be making changes, then I want to have my say about them.
Okay. Well, in terms of the day-to-day running of the place, everything's going to stay the same. So there's nothing for you to worry about.
Well, it depends what the changes are.
Like I said, it's just legal. We might need to change the ownership setup to make us less vulnerable to hostile takeovers.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'm not giving up my share.
Well, of course not. But they haven't put together a final plan yet, and I haven't agreed to anything. So I'll keep you up to date on progress.
Yeah, you better. Because my stake in this is what guarantees a future for Thomas. And I'm not giving that up.
I'd never ask you to. He's not just your son, he's my grandson. And whatever happens, he will always be looked after.
How can I be sure of that?
I'll talk to the solicitors again. Maybe we should consider putting the place in his name. That way we'll know it'll always be in the family.